first preseason match against another team. I know you were looking forward to this game back on Saturday. So what are your general thoughts from the first preseason match?
Well, I think it was important to see the guys competing, to get, a bit more minutes under their legs, to start seeing and pretty much trying to read if they're understanding or they're absorbing the things that we want to do and how we want to do them. And I'll take a lot of positives. I take a lot of positives from the game, even though, losing is not what we want, and it's, not. Today wasn't that was not the most important thing. What we saw at times, we saw the team that we want to be, but now we have to find consistency. I saw at moments, very high peaks, that it was very good, and other moments I think we couldn't maintain those levels or the rhythm that we wanted. Other times during defensive phases, the collective movements are not there yet, which is normal. It's part of this process. It's part of what we're building. It's going to take a little bit of time for everything to gel, for the players to understand, to play with each other and get to know each other on the field. And at the end of the day, we go home today, we watch the video, we'll do some reflection, and we make sure that we start fixing some things that we need to adapt in order to get better. We test again on Saturday versus GCU, and then next week we have a very good game versus Sporting.
You mentioned there were a lot of individual pieces. What was the one thing that you were most happy with in terms of the different things that you thought the guys did well?
Well, but today, fitness levels, it's very good for the players to finally play 45 minutes. Each group is very good and positive that there's no injuries, so everybody finished, both groups finished healthy, and like I said, I saw rhythm at times. I saw very high peaks, but now we have to find that consistency level, and consistency is only going to come from the players understanding each other, from the players getting to know each other on the field, and that's what we'll take. We'll take today that we know we have a very good team. We know we have a lot of talent, and now it's up to us to making sure that talent gels. It's up to us to making sure that we can start doing things more collectively and not too much individually. A big positive is seeing Liam scored. We spoke about it last week, about the importance of bringing up academy players and bringing them up not just to check a box, but bringing them up in a way that they earned it and they deserve it. And Liam's been one of the top academy guys that we've had for a week and a half. He earned playing 45 minutes today versus a very strong USL championship team, and he did very well. He scores a goal.
Yeah, you mentioned that you're not bringing guys up just to check a box, and he contributed to score the long goal today. So what do you think that does for a young player in his position when he can contribute the way he did, score a goal like that, and train with you guys?
Well, for us, it's the importance of developing and creating a clear pathway from the academy to the first team. It's seeing guys that can come in and can be with us, can compete, and can make an impact and a difference at a very young age. And Liam got his opportunity to come up and train and start preseason with us. He did a good job in preseason, and now he had an opportunity to play today. And again, there's a lot of things to improve. There's a lot to do. We have a lot of work ahead of us, and it's going to be a beautiful challenge.
And just like the last game, you're basically going to have 2 training sessions before your next scrimmage. So what would you say you're hoping to do the next couple of days?
Yeah, tomorrow pretty much will be recovery. We'll watch film and we try to fix some scenarios, try to make sure that tactically the players can see what we see. And when we give them information, they're just not listening to what we're saying, but they also see it on video and they see themselves doing things pretty well, and they see themselves doing things that we need to improve. So that's important for tomorrow, making sure, obviously, like I said, that they recovered, so we try to avoid injuries as much as we can. And then on Friday we plan the game plan again. It's after reflecting and fixing scenarios. On Friday we put the team together again and we try to get better. The importance about preseason is that every week you have to keep getting better. This is where we started, so this is our ground level, and from here we have to keep going up. And we still have 5 weeks before everything starts. Like I said, it's a new team, this is part of the process. I truly believe that it's okay to make mistakes. I think mistakes and when things are not perfect is normal, and it's part of the process that we decided to, that we choose to take. And this is a pathway that we understand very well, and we know how it goes, and there's ups and downs. And to be honest with you, for this to be our first game, I think we were okay. Now, it's up to us to make sure that we're better on Saturday, and then make sure that we're better versus Sporting, and then we keep growing in Mexico and on until we get to the first game in Charleston.